Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Scavenger. Welcome to today's video. This one's going to be different. We're going to talk about YouTube and their master rule, their all-inclusive fuck you rule that they have, which will basically makes it so even if you're obeying every rule they've got, they can still tell you to go fuck yourself, and they can demonetize you or whatever they want to do to your channel. Before we talk about that, though, I want to go ahead and discuss what is, the state in which my channel is in right now. I reached 1,000 subscribers. I don't remember how long ago it's been, but I reached 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours of watch time that you have to have before you can monetize your channel. When I did that, I applied for the monetization like you're supposed to do. YouTube is supposed to approve or disapprove that. Well, they approved monetization, okay? They approved it. They said that my channel was okay to monetize. I had reached the criteria I had. I didn't have a bad record of any sort, so I was good to go. I was demonetized, I want to say December. It was sometime towards the end of last year, early this year, actually. They demonetized my channel, saying that the content I had was not advertiser friendly. So they just demonetized the whole channel. Meanwhile, I was, in fact, obeying every rule that YouTube has. I read through their community guidelines and everything to make sure that I was not doing anything that could be copyright, like infringement or anything, and making sure that I obeyed the community guidelines, because I didn't want to get in trouble, and I wanted to keep that monetization, and that I wanted to be on the good, their good side, basically. Well, anyways, they demonetized my channel, said, gave the reasons, which was apparently sexual content or sexually gratifying content, something along those lines. So, like, oh, well, that's weird, because I definitely don't. I do adult video games and gameplays with adult video games or adult visual novels, but I edit my content so it can't be misconstrued as something that is made for the intent of sexual gratification. But I got demonetized anyway, and I had the option to edit or delete videos that did not fit their guidelines, and then in 30 days I could reapply for monetization. Well, I didn't do anything. I did not do anything with my channel. I did not delete any videos. I did not edit any videos, and I felt like I didn't need to, because, like I had already said, I made sure, I ensured by editing my videos and censoring my videos that they fit the community guidelines. And I felt like if I did either one of those things, if I changed my channel in any way from what it already was, that I was admitting guilt, or I was admitting that I was in the wrong, and I definitely wasn't, and I'm still not. So 30 days passed. I reapplied for monetization. Now, when you reapply for monetization, you're supposed to get a manual review of your channel to decide, whether you fit the criteria for monetization again. A week passed, about maybe less than a week, and I was granted monetization again. I was like, oh, cool, awesome. So good to go. They've looked through my videos, and I'm good to go. Actually, I should stop right there. Backtrack a little bit, because there were videos from time to time that would get like demonetized. Just random videos. Like, this video would be demonetized, or that video would be demonetized, and I would always request a manual review. If I got a video that was demonetized, instantly I would rebut that. What's the word they use? Can't remember. But anyways, I would request a manual review, and almost always, not all the time, but almost always, a manual review would get my video remonetized. Or if it got blocked or age restricted, I would rebut that as well, and then it would be unage restricted, because, like I said, I would edit my videos so they were within the community guidelines. Now let's go back to where I was. Anyway, so I got remonetized my whole channel, and then about a month later, it demonetized me again. Entire channel, same reason, sexually gratifying content, or something along those lines. And I was like, okay, well, that's crazy because you guys just reviewed my channel and I was good to go. So I don't know what's happening. This time it was around March time frame, I believe. Yeah, it was March. It was March time frame because I reapplied for monetization in April 13th of this year. So let's say March 13th or March 12th, whatever. I reapplied, and so far, like I said, I reapplied in April. We're almost into June. I've heard nothing. I just keep getting the message when I go to my monetization that your application or your reapplication is under review. You reapplied April 13th, 2020. Due to recent global events, please expect delays in application review, blah, blah, blah. All right, so all that being said, I said I was going to show you guys or discuss this like master rule they have, which basically allows YouTube to do whatever they want regardless of what the rules are. So we're going to go to that, okay? We're going to read their community guidelines, and then we're going to go into this master rule. Explicit content meant to be sexually gratifying, like pornography, is not allowed on YouTube. I want you guys to remember that part, sexually gratifying, okay? Videos containing fetish content will be removed or age restricted. In most cases, violent, graphic, or humiliating fetishes are not allowed on YouTube. If you find content that violates this policy, please report it. That's just reporting stuff, criteria. We can skip that whole paragraph pretty much. Like if you find videos, comments, or a creator's entire channel that you wish to report, blah, 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 you can report it, and you can go to the reporting tool. Let's see, if you're posting content, don't post content to YouTube if it has the items below: depiction of genitals, breasts, or buttocks, clothed or unclothed, for the purpose of sexual gratification, okay? For the purpose of sexual gratification. All right. Pornography depicting sexual acts, genitals, or fetishes for the purpose of sexual gratification. Other types of content that violate this policy. Let's go into it. All right. Masturbation or fondling of genitals, breasts, buttocks. Using or displaying sex toys to provide viewers with sexual gratification. I actually got a copy. This is the one time I ever got a community guideline strike was for playing a game called FAP CEO. Don't know why I got a community guideline strike, because again, I edited I edited that video, so there was no nudity or anything. But I think I may have missed a sex toy in the background. It's an illustrated animated video game. So it wasn't a real sex toy, but that got me a community guideline strike. I wasn't allowed to stream and do some other things for 30 days, which is really weird to me because big YouTubers have all played that game, seen the videos, and just completely baffled that they got away with it. But when I played the same game and did all the same crap, I got a guideline strike. But anyway, moving on. Celebrity wardrobe accidents and nude or photo leaks. Okay. So, again, this would be for the purpose of sexual gratification. All right. Violent, graphic. I don't do any of the weird violent, graphic, humiliating fetish content or anything like that for the purpose. I don't do it at all. That one for sure. Nudity or partial nudity for the purpose of sexual gratification. Explicit or implied depiction of sex acts for the purpose of sexual gratification. So you guys see a trend going on here. YouTube is basically saying some of this stuff you can do if there's a different purpose behind it, you know? Like, yeah, there may be, let me look at one. You can show a sex toy on your stream or on your video, so long as it's not so your viewers can get off to it, okay? So you can put this stuff on there without censoring it. You'll probably have to age restrict your video, but it won't be a community guideline strike. But I don't do that either. Everything I do, I edit it, even if it's a freaking animated or illustrated sex toy or genitals or whatever. I make sure they're edited out for content and to meet YouTube's strict guidelines. Let's keep going. Animated sex acts, pornography, or fetish content. Okay. Again, none of my videos contain that because I edit it. Non-consensual sex acts. Don't ever do that. Don't bestiality, incest, all that stuff. Don't have to worry about it. And oh, here we go. The one rule to rule them all. Basically the F you, we can do what we want rule right here. The very last one. Please note, this is not a complete list. Please note, this is not a complete list. They don't have the list here. You can't find it here. It's not posted anywhere, but they want you to know that these things are not allowed, plus whatever else we decide at the time of looking at your channel and deciding you're not going to make us any money. It's just crazy. It's crazy that YouTube is so freaking strict with their rules. There's some good rules here, but then there's a lot that are just like, you can't do anything. And then obviously that one rule that I said, which is basically, this is not a complete list of rules. The last one here, this is not a complete list. Come on, guys. Come on. If that's not a complete list, create a complete list. That way everybody knows what the guidelines are, and we don't have to be like, I don't know. I can't do anything because I don't know the freaking rules. Or YouTube, stop being dingleberries, man. Like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. I know it's ranty and probably boring to watch, but I've wanted to do it for a couple reasons. Really just to get it off my chest and complain a little. I don't do a lot of complaining. I just sit there and take it. But it sucks. It sucks when you're trying to do something, you're trying to build something, and you're getting shut down at every turn. Trying to do something different than everybody else, and you can't because there's somebody standing over you telling you can't, and even when you can, they tell you, nah, we don't like that. You're not gonna make us money, so we don't like that. Really crappy. The other reason I wanted to make this video is because I get a lot of comments on my videos asking why I censor my stuff. Why am I censoring it? Why am I blurring this out? Why am I doing that? When a lot of people have the misconception that if I age restrict my video, then I can show whatever. It's just not the case. Now you guys have a pretty much complete list of like everything that falls under like sexual content, which apparently my channel falls under. Although I do everything in my power to keep it PG, or at least PG-13, you know, and I can't give you guys what you want on YouTube because YouTube has some pretty strict rules, and I probably wouldn't put it out there anyway because it would totally get misconstrued as something made for sexual gratification, which my channel is 100% not. It's a channel where I play adult video games and visual novels, and 100% for entertainment purposes, and just so people know that there's other games out there other than these AAA games and these major titles. There's games for everybody. So if that's your cup of tea, it's out there, and I can share that with you. And then you can, if you want to play the game, you can find it on your own. So my channel is more for educational and entertainment purposes than anything else, really. So if anybody from there is watching, thanks for making things so difficult. And that's it. That's it, guys. I appreciate you watching. If you like the video, if you want to comment on it, put your 2 cents in, do so. Do so. I welcome it. I welcome conversation, and I welcome, you know, an open forum where everybody can talk and we can figure things out. And, you know, maybe you guys have the same issue, or maybe you don't. I don't know. Once again, thank you. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.